love to aim at your head. And since I was already in alert phase, I know where I am immediately. Yeah, I'm just gonna accept the D. I'm not gonna have to wait through caution. Did he miss?
Yeah, he completely missed.
Boy. I'm not gonna use the fake death pill immediately. So you only get one of those, don't you?
I think no, you get maybe no, because you can restock.
Okay.
All right, round 2.
I wish you would at least magnetize the fucking wall. Like, instead of running... Like, if you hit the wrong button, you essentially throw yourself out there. Or if he doesn't just immediately take to the wall, he'll run right out there.
That is something that they fixed in Metal Gear Solid 4, where to get up against a wall is a button, and you stay on that wall.
Like that is just modern design.
Are we having fun?
Reminds me of Metal Gear Solid games, where it takes several hours just to get used to their very, let's say, unique control schemes, and way, one button for several context-sensitive things.
Well, it's not that bad. It's
It's
like vertical movement. Like you crouch, you roll, and you stand up.
it's something you definitely have to get used to, where it is not something that you will just know how to do from playing other games.
Ooh, boy. There's a man. There he is.
Actually, took the chin shot. There's a lot of dudes around here, too. Like, more than anticipated. Like, that itself, I don't see the point of a crouch button. Unless you're...
Yeah.
You easily could have just gone from prone to standing. Or have, like, a run, like, move while crouched.
Yeah, and that's another thing that they added in 4, was being able to move while crouched.
It just sounds like there's a lot of quality of life improvements from 3 to 4 then.
Yeah, and plus you could move while shooting, and there was over-the-shoulder shooting.
I don't even necessarily need... Like, because there was over-the-shoulder shooting, it's just directly in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why that in Metal Gear Solid 1, that part where they said, we don't think the stealth game is going to sell, so we're going to make this an action game for this segment. Where you just have to charge up that tower.
Oh, yeah.
And the entire time, it's like, I hope you've been stockpiling FAMAS ammo and flash grenades, because it is something that must be cheesed.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember I did that section, like, that had me pulling my hair.
The section that I didn't really like in Metal Gear 1 was the
Jesus Christ, how terrifying.
was the key card segment.
I don't think anyone liked that.
Like, that was literally just padding.
That was universally lambasted, as far as I know. But, you have to put it in a microwave.
And then you gotta put it in the freezer.
Okay, so who don't I see that's gonna spot me?
Well, I can tell you that there's a dude
He's in the
in there, and there's another one straight ahead and down the corner. Or rather, to your right and down the corner.
I mean, ultimately, I can just cut through this section.
Yes.
I just wanted to hug against the wall.
Oh. Okay. Hold R2 for a second. Or L2. While not on the wall. You have a sonar and a motion detector. The white dots are enemies. Or things that are moving. So they can be enemies, they can be animals, but it detects all motion. Now, it runs on batteries.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. So you have one battery, but...
Because I thought there was a guy directly to my right here.
It's probably an animal. Yep. See, if you look at the grass, there was something moving around in there.
Okay, well, I need to knock this dude out. Okay, you can't even prawn while you're doing that. Is it high? No. Turning that off, it's not even really helping them much, frankly.
Okay.
Oh, there's a spinny. Oh, shotgun.
There you go.
If you want to just forsake the stealth of this game.
Well, there you go. There's your 12 gauge shotgun.
And that feels like such a betrayal of the series, though. Is to do the action, like Action Jackson shit.
Yeah.
Like that's ruining the entire point. To go into a steak house and ordering a salad.
That's just rude. That's what that is.
Like, you
Like,
can
oh,
do
let's,
it.
oh, I'm gonna go to fucking Jimmy's Char House. Oh.
Oh man, it feels like Snake is drunk when you're trying to do this. Because it kind of slides too.
Mm-hmm.
So when you already have a very imprecise like method of aiming,
Mm-hmm.
and then when it holds momentum, that is when it becomes a problem.
Oh, look, more spinnies.
I could probably kick this down, can't I?
Yes, you can. If
It's
you
the
press up,
Cell video game.
if you press up against it, and then.
Yeah! He's probably dead. Oh, okay, he's...
Yeah, remember the dude that was that was down there?
Was.
Yeah,
the operative
he is
was.
absolutely dead. You may as well just take out the shotgun.
Yeah, but I didn't want to kill anyone, but at this point, you know,
You've already blown somebody up.
I probably won't. Who's gonna shoot him? I tried to put that.
Yep, you have to equip it from your backpack. That's another thing that sucks about this game.
Yeah.
Lots of inventory management in the heat of the moment. Like, there's some segments where you're literally going into camouflage and switching your camo like every 10 feet. Now you can also fire without having to aim like this if you hold L1 instead of R1. So if you hold L1 and start moving around, and then press square, there you go.
Oh, actually. I thought that crow was a person.
Okay, so now that you're in the evasion phase, you can actually go in there. Oh! Oh! You have to get off the wall. You can just blow him away right now if you wanted to, but he does have a buddy.
Yeah, well, isn't there like a hands?
He's got his hands in the air.
Yeah, but there was like a submit.
You have to go in front of him and point it directly at his face. Now I gave you items. Now there isn't actually anything to like tell him to like get down on the ground. You just have to like shoot him with your trank gun.
You can choke him.
Or choke him.
Now, how to grab? Is that
Uh,
action or is
That's
it?
the punch button, and then you hold it. Now, but yeah. And then if you mash it, oh, you just killed a man.
Oops. See, I thought holding was the choke, and then mashing was the neck break.
No, mashing is the neck break. You slit his throat by. Did you move the right analog stick at all?
And if I did, I didn't mean to.
Because that's how you cut. That's how you cut a dude's throat.
Well, I was in the right place. I mean, given the alternative, he could have also turned his brain into wallpaper. So.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's a dude right behind you. Yep.
Right behind me.
Move the camera down.
You mean as in right behind me, as in right there?
Yeah, as in that way.
Yeah, I see him. That's him on the right?
Yeah. On the left. He was behind the crate, in front of the door.
Uh-oh. Did you find one of my many corpses already?
So if you go up to those boxes down there in the lower right corner,
mm-hmm.
and then look. Yeah, see him right there, behind the boxes.
I'm trying so hard, but when it flips you. See, now I'm playing with inverted controls. Okay, now I threw myself out there.
There he is.
Jesus Christ.
Now go in that door. Now go up. There you go. Because you couldn't do it while in the alert phase, but in the evasion and caution phase you could.
Okay. That's suspicious.
He's burning documents.
Yes.
You must be Sokolov. Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA.
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the army's
More
extremist
backstory.
control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban
Exposition dump.
Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
We're gonna try to make a follow-up to that, but no, it's just that's all it is, just a big exposition dump.
Authorities.
This is like big expo dump number, what, 3?
Yeah.
In the course of an hour?
Agricultural policy
Yeah.
has put
Mm-hmm.
him in a precarious position. And
And that's the thing about Metal Gear Solid games is
last November,
it's like 40% gameplay, a 60% cutscene.
in a sense,
I think Metal Gear Solid 4, when it came out,
our base is rapidly
actually set a world record for longest runtime of cutscenes in a video game.
by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev,
And if it didn't, it sure as hell feels like it.
Kosygin,
I think it capped out around like 8 or 9 hours of cutscenes.
Oh god, that'd just be painful.
he has control over another secret
Like at some point, it just becomes a movie.
Mm-hmm.
OKB.
And that's the thing, is like Kojima's a guy that wants to make movies, but also he wants it to be more of an experience than a movie could be, so that's why he makes video games.
Plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Yeah, 9 hours. Metal Gear Solid 4's cutscenes.
9 hours.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then the soldiers outside.
Exactly.
The more you think about it, the more like the Phantom Pain becomes like so much of an outlier
What do you
of the
mean?
Metal Gear Solid like franchise
What do you mean?
because it gets so much right. Like I never felt like I was super trapped in cutscenes in that game. The likelihood of you just accidentally doing the wrong thing because you're in a context sensitive moment that you don't know about. For example, when I was like trying to lean against the wall and then peek around it, but the camera flips, but your controls don't flip with the camera, so they just go inverted for that time being. Shit like that, that's not something that happens.
From my mentor.
Or I'm trying to duck away from this wall. Sorry, you have to stand still. Okay, now that you've completed the standing still animation, you must now stand up, and now you can move. Any attempt to do so beforehand will reset the animation back to crawling, which you have to then wait to finish.
Gotcha.
It's those, like, even though they're just like second long animations, you feel it in your soul and it feels like an eternity.
Yeah, I get you.
Major, this is Snake.
Oh yeah, and after every exposition dump, you have to have a codex sequence.
Yeah, you have to explain the exposition dump, which I wish wasn't actually like a true statement.
Yeah.
Now that you've told me all of this, Sokolov,
I have to...
Major, please tell me what it actually
There
means.
was no other way, but no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
So, if you didn't kill anyone, that would have changed.
I'm sure.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Nope, you don't get to play the video game yet. What? You thought this was a video game? No. Why would you ever get to play it?
I assume a thing's gonna happen here and we'll be taken to the next set piece. Because this was a pretty enclosed space.
Oh, look at the goofy science man try to be special ops.
Fuck? Is he summoning like a Kamehameha?
Yeah, that's the joke. He's goofy science man. He can't be cool guy. Snake is cool guy.
Freeze!
Well, game over.
So this is the legendary boss.
Could it be?
Oh, it's a guy in a jungle, spinning a gun.
Could it absolutely be? It's the best boy.
Probably the greatest character in these games.
The best character in all of Metal Gear.
Soldier.
Posing.
He's posing.
He's always posing.
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Everything about this character makes this entire tutorial sequence worth it.
No, except we don't have Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Revolver Ocelot. Okay.
Nobody shoots him throughout this entire sequence.
Oh, come on.
Nope. He's always been able to do that.
Ugh.
Remember in Metal Gear 1?
Yeah.
That was his thing. He could ricochet bullets. Turns out he could always do that.
That was violent.
Yeah. Also, get off my hat, scrub.
Oh, that's why I shot him in the head. It's because he's on my hat.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the crew.
Sokolov, take cover.
You're not the boss, are you?
Oh, he's gonna do the thing.
There's no way he, like, Kojima thought that was intimidating.
No, he absolutely thought it was. He just like, and then Ocelot's gonna make an Ocelot sound, and then
What is that
he's gonna be super intimidated.
Does he know what an ocelot sounded like before he committed to this? And they got the sound clip, like, oh, it's just a cat. It's just like a really big cat.
Look at this! Look at this, like, high school bully bullshit.
Then die.
His gun jammed.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
He said shoot him, not attack him.
Oh yeah, we got guns.
Yeah, remember that? You know, maybe if it weren't hip firing, you wouldn't have to worry about shooting your friend.
Yeah. That is neat, though.
Yeah. This whole sequence, like, the choreography in these fight scenes are actually pretty good. Or when you shot that guy with a dart.
Takes a second. There it goes. Nope, they unjammed from that.
Yep. Now remember that bullet, because that bullet's important.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
That's the line.
Good.
And then he died.
From embarrassment.
No. I'm not going to tell you how, but it is possible to kill him right here.
Major, do you read me?
But if you do, you get an automatic game over.
Because you create a time paradox.
Exactly.
These guys
Because he's way too important.
He's literally the only character in every single Metal Gear game.
part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU.
Does he even?
Khrushchev.
I'm pretty sure he even shows up in Portable Ops. Like, briefly. Yeah. Yeah, he shows up in Portable Ops, he shows up in...
He's probably like the most liked character.
Something about the
One of them, anyway.
You'd better hurry.
I don't know, I think he just got written into such a state of influence that he has to be involved in everything. It's just like, oh, how come this happened? Ocelot did it. Oh, how come this was going on here?
So if I
Ocelot.
were to, hypothetically,
Yeah. You can just shoot him in the head and cause a time paradox. Oh, oh my god.
I'm not. Although I don't know how to.
Slowly ease off the square or the fire button. Slowly ease off.
It's a button. There's
No,
on and off.
There's pressure. There's actually pressure.
Okay, let's try this again. Slowly.
Oh.
Slowly does it. Okay. Good move.
I think that might just be the controller. Because I think it's it's a cheap knockoff PS2 controller.
I think the buttons look kind of weird.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not.
really
It's
fancy.
not a genuine PS2 controller.
Okay, then it probably only has on and off. Because I can.
I know the triangle doesn't though.
Where the hell am I going?
Where did Sokolov run off to?
Probably over there on the right. I didn't realize you can get it on top of that.
Yep. Boy, am I realizing now that the square button only has on and off. I'm glad you didn't try that aiming at Ocelot. Because you would have had to watch that entire cutscene all over again. No, I'm kidding.
No. I guess I wanted to capture that snook.
Oh, there it is.
But there's going to be plenty of... God, I hate snakes. You're coming with me, my son. Probably that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me know when to flip the camera so I'm not running into it.
Yep. Yeah, that changed in Subsistence, which is also the HD collection version.
I don't even know what that is.
HD collection?
Well,